Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I'm your host, Wolf Strife. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about my second favorite first person shooter of all time, Crysis. Now, my first experience with Crysis was, I guess, the game came out in I think the late 2000s, and I think it was like an instant PC classic. But naturally, I didn't have a PC capable of playing it, so I was like, fuck. But a couple of years later, Crysis 2 came out, and I think me and Chili went to GameStop, and he bought it and brought it over to my house, and I got to see him play a little bit of it, and it was fucking cool. I think I tried playing it, but I sucked at it, and then I just, he let me borrow it for like 6 months, and then eventually I got around to doing it. And once I figured it out, I kind of got the hang of it and went through the game. And then I liked it. I liked the second one so much that I bought Crysis One on Xbox Live because they had done a port for it. So I think it was like March 30th, 2012, I think, and yeah, as soon as I saw Crysis 1, man, I loved it. I mean, to start to finish, you're doing badass stuff. Yeah, like the first part of the game, you're doing a Halo jump out of a C-130 and wearing your nano suit and and stuff. It's just fucking cool. You do a lot of badass stuff in this game, and having the nano suit is really awesome. It's kind of like a cross between because the game takes place in 2019, so it's kind of a cross between Halo and maybe like a Battlefield game or a Call of Duty game. So it's a little bit of our modern technology mixed with a little bit of the future. So it's really, really cool like that. The game takes place on an island in the South China Sea, and you get to fight a lot of North Korean soldiers, so that's pretty cool. And of course, in the middle of the game, aliens show up, so shit gets a little crazy. But it's just a fucking awesome game. I love the nano suit. I love running around. It's a pretty open world in this one. Kind of like picture a smaller version of like I don't know Far Cry 3, I guess. And you can do whatever you want basically. So it's really really cool. And then once the aliens show up, shit gets real fucking nuts. So it's just a really, really fun game. You get to drive a tank in this one. You get to go up against other nano suits. Yeah, basically the North Koreans have their own bootleg version of the nano suit, so you get to go up against their special forces guys who are kind of nuts. They're like walking around with fucking miniguns and shit, so that's pretty crazy. I got all the achievements too. It only took me like 3 days to get all of the achievements and to beat it on the hardest difficulty the first time going through it and stuff. So this is awesome. I tried to get Oompi to go through it back in 2013, but he got stubborn and was like, "No, I'm gonna beat it on the hardest difficulty, just like you did." We usually kind of sometimes have that rivalry that we're gonna do that, especially on first-person shooters. But I was like, Oompi, I just want you to sit back, relax, play the game on normal. You'll love it. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it. Fine. And of course, you get stuck like an hour into the game. The pretty tough part, actually. I think you're having to destroy a North Korean tank or something while you're on foot. And so he never got through the game. But maybe one day I'll get him to go through it. But I just absolutely love the game. It's got an awesome, amazing actually. It's got an amazing ending. Like the last levels, it's holy shit. So if you can, definitely buy Crysis on Xbox Live. I think it was the first full-on game I bought on Xbox Live, other than arcade games and stuff. So that was kind of a turning point, seeing how most games I buy nowadays are on Xbox Live. So that was kind of cool. Once I saw it worked and it was safe and stuff, that definitely got me into that. So yeah, definitely check out Crysis.